Tonight, friends are remembering an accomplished local naval officer killed in a tragic motorcycle crash.
At his core, Mason was one of the nicest people I ever meet.
It's been only a couple of days since the untimely death of First Lieutenant Mason Calhoun. Our 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena spoke to some of those closest to him about the memories that he leaves behind.
The friends we spoke to today told us that Mason Calhoun had been saving up for a while to buy his bike, and he loved riding it. They also told us that it'd be hard to find someone who didn't like him, because he was nothing short of amazing. Mason Calhoun's friends and fellow sailors can't help but smile when they talk about him.
Yeah, easily the nicest and most amazing person I've ever had the privilege of knowing.
Such an interesting, charismatic person, so positive. We all have such funny stories from him.
They're still trying to come to terms with the fact that he's gone.
I didn't think it was real. It's Mason. He's indestructible.
Calhoun, who was a first lieutenant on the USS Decatur, was killed last Friday when his motorcycle was hit by a car on the 5 freeway just before the Coronado Bridge. A life cut short at just 24 years old.
He's just a legend. He's a warrior, and we're all going to miss him a lot.
Megan Brooks spent countless hours with him while they were deployed. She says Calhoun was well on his way to achieving his lifelong dream of becoming a Navy SEAL. Those we spoke with tell us he was the kind of man who led by example.
He would be on the side of the ship chipping paint until 6 at night because his guys had to do it, and he wasn't going to send them out there unless he was doing it too.
By all accounts, the impact Calhoun had on those he met will be a lasting one, driving them to live how he did.
Always make sure that we are trying our best to live like Mason did, because he lived his life to the fullest every single day. It was incredible.
Formal services for Mason Calhoun have not yet been announced, but his friends tell us that they'd like to put some sort of memorial on the ship where he worked. Reporting in Barrio Logan, Lindsay Pena, 10 News.
Thank you, Lindsay. And the driver of the car that hit Calhoun did stop and did cooperate with police. It does not appear that drugs or alcohol were factors in this crash.